Welcome to beautiful Zanzibar. I am Josh Friedman. I am a traveling journalist who is currently a nomad. I don't even have a home base at the moment, and I am traveling indefinitely. Recently, I've been watching some videos about the best destinations for travel in 2019. And that made me realize that at the very beginning of the year, I was already in the best travel destination for 2019. Without a doubt, it is Zanzibar. Look how beautiful it is here. The white sand beach, the light blue water, the boats, the kite surfers, the palm trees, the beach bars, the bungalows. Zanzibar has it all. And if you are smart about it and you're on a budget, you can visit Zanzibar rather affordably. You don't have to stay in these several $100 a night resorts. You could find a beautiful hostel along the beach, or you could find a nice little beach house or guest house, and you can visit the beauty of Zanzibar at a rather reasonable price. Wait, hold on a second. No, actually, I am not telling you that Zanzibar is the best travel destination for everyone in 2019. It could possibly be the best travel destination for some people, and this really gets at the point that I'm trying to make. I don't believe there is the best travel destination for everyone. I'm not going to lump everyone's different situation regarding travel into a box and say that you've got to go to this one place in 2019. Well, actually, I did just say that, but I was joking. Although, yeah, it is pretty beautiful. If you're not that far away, or if you can find a reasonably priced flight, or if you have credit card miles or something, yeah, I would recommend coming to Zanzibar. Although if you hate the beach and the sun, don't come. That's beside the point. I've also seen a bunch of videos not just saying what's the best travel destination, but what are all these places you should go to. And then they say, sometimes I even see some stuff in Tanzania, by the way. Zanzibar is part of Tanzania. Go climb Mount Kilimanjaro, then go to the Philippines, then go to Hawaii, then go to Alaska, then go to all these exotic destinations. And for the average budget traveler or person watching the video on YouTube, probably most of that is unrealistic. Probably the person watching the video telling them to go to these 12 different exotic locations all around the world is not going to go to 12 different exotic locations around the world in 2019. It is possible. I wouldn't say that to deter you. In fact, I think if you focus on a strategy and come to terms with the possibility of increasing your income, or I should say making location independent income and driving down your expenses, you very well could go to 12 exotic locations all around the world this year. It's doable for sure, and it doesn't really take that much money. You could even do it for very, very, very little money if you embrace the sharing economy and do stuff like ride sharing, couch surfing. There are all kinds of ways to drive down your expenses by making use of the sharing economy, renting out your own flat as you travel, etc. There are lots of opportunities. I've also come across people who work in hostels, who hitchhike, who use all kinds of creative methods to get around the world spending very little money. So it's definitely doable. But what I would say, if you're trying to adopt a life of travel that involves going to all these different exotic locations, then you create a bit of a travel income statement. Look at all the different ways that you can make money while traveling, as in location independent income, and start working on them, start building them. Same time, map out all the different ways you can drive down your expenses while you travel, with your primary expenses being accommodation, transportation, and food and drinks, and you could throw in entertainment. If you can come up with ways to make some money while you travel and or really drive down your expenses, then maybe you could go from sitting on a couch in the western United States to on a beautiful beach like this off the east coast of Africa. But there's really no need to just jump from not traveling much to globe-trotting and island hopping around the world. It makes sense, at least to me, to take some steps. So start out with a trip somewhere, anywhere. There are all kinds of ways you can make use of affordable options for travel to do a starter trip this year, or take some trip you've long wanted to do. In your area, are there budget airlines? Some places, such as Europe, you're really able to fly across the continent on a regular basis for 10 to 20 euros. There are budget airlines elsewhere in the world as well. Africa is not such a great option for that. Can you do some sort of rideshare and travel by ground and spend very little money to get you to your destination and then stay in a hostel? The possibilities are really endless, but everyone's in a different situation. So for me, it made all the sense in the world to come to Zanzibar at this time of year. I was fleeing the European winter. I don't like the cold. I love the sun. I get the sun every day here. I get the beauty. There's also history and culture that interests me. So it makes all the sense in the world for me to start my 2019 here. But that's not necessarily the case for you. Climbing Mount Kilimanjaro may not be anything remotely close to your bucket list. Or it may be. Hopefully I'm going to get over the Kilimanjaro area very soon. I don't think I'll be climbing it this year though. So it really boils down to a few things. One, what is it that drives you to travel? Why do you want to go to the places you want to go to? If you're not really driven to go to them, then you're probably not going to go through the effort and the hoops it takes to work out the finances, to work out the time constraints, to align the resources to get you there. And then the second point, which I've already discussed, is that travel income statement. Know your potential income and expenses and what you can do about them. And the third point, which I always like to make in my travel videos, and in 2019 it's no different, just go. Ultimately, the way you're going to learn how to travel and travel more efficiently and to travel on a tighter budget or to make more money while you travel, ultimately you just gotta go, because you will learn and adapt along the way while you're traveling, while you're hitting hurdles. You'll figure out ways to get around them and how to get by while living a life on the move. So no, I do not have the number one travel destination for you in 2019, but I do have some practical tips on how you could get to your top travel destination this year, or better yet, how you could start living a life of travel if that is something that you desire. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, if you'd like some sort of follow-up to this, please leave a comment in the comments below. I plan on doing lots and lots of reporting this year. We'll see. Maybe I'll be making more travel videos. If you'd like me to make more travel videos, please leave a comment below. And as for now, goodbye from beautiful Zanzibar.